Hey guys, Professor Bill of Comic Book University and Transformers vs. Visionaries, issue number 5 of 5. Okay, we're going to meet a piece here. There's some good parts and some bad parts about this comic book. Let's see if we can't cover them both. So, very quickly, an answer seems to be solved. Leoric, it's hard to really see exactly why, but he kind of comes into himself again, reminds himself who he is, and goes around and starts casting a magic to start healing the spectral knights who have gone the darkling path. So he brings them back to the spectral knight side, of the Visionaries. Sorry. Anyway, so he brings them back to this side of the light, of good. He starts walking around and collecting a new retinue to add to his own because of the coming battle. The thing is, he didn't really seem to need them. He still winds up going one-on-one up against Verolina, and without even changing, she's able to take him down and start absorbing his life force, even when he's in his giant lion form. And at one point, she casts a spell. I haven't memorized all of those spells, the staff spells that the Visionaries used to do, although I've probably forgotten more of them than I remember, but still. She cast one of those kinds of spells, and she seems to be aging herself and Leoric. So that was weird. That was weird, and I didn't get a single explanation as to why that happened. Just all of a sudden, Merklin starts going, "Oh yes!" He's like the Paul Bearer with the Undertaker. Oh yes! Like, I'm dying. I'm like, are you kidding me? Calm down, dude. Anyway. He says that everybody played right into their hands, but something happens that nobody was expecting. What's her name? Oh, for crying out loud, what's the one Visionary's name? Galadriel. She goes and she casts a healing spell on Ironhide right as the bomb blows up, the gamma energy wave, to stop magic from working, right? So we're supposed to stop magic from working, and yet it enhanced the spell. It took the spell with it. At the same time, it's kind of hard to say, because that gamma energy was actually is the thing that's supposed to carry the magic. But I think there's supposed to be a converter, a gamma converter, so it kind of gave like an inverse gamma particle wave. Either way, it either works or it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It made it so that in about 100 square miles on the surface of New Cybertron, we wind up having trees. I gotta say, it actually looked pretty cool. So, look, I heard good things, bad things, that maybe not. Hasbro is actually going to be taking back their license from IDW, so all those properties were going to end. I don't know if that's true or not. I do know that the Transformers universe is going to be rebooted in IDW. So what exactly that means, I'm not entirely sure. But either way, wow. Interesting. This is one heck of a way to put it out, though. You know what I'm saying? And at least they've got some forewarning, because I got to say, when Marvel lost the license, they put, I think it was like 10 or 15 books all together into just the last 5 issues. And it was a horrible cluster, kind of a cluster it was. Here, we're not quite getting that, if that is what's going to happen. And in fact, the very last page reveal is going to lead into what's about to happen in just a couple of days. Free Comic Book Day, the coming of Unicron. So there's a direct tie-in to that. And I'm telling you, it's like Hannibal from the A-Team, all these 80s references. I love it when a plan comes together, and that's exactly what happens here. So this is the perfect timing for this book to have been released. You get to see that last page reveal that shows you the transition. So now, on Saturday, we can go pick up our Transformers Unicron book, which is going to be issue 0, essentially, into a multi-part, 5-part, whatever it is, Unicron cycle. So I'm digging it. Basically Ragnarok for the Transformers. Love it, love it, love it. This was cool. I was surprised. Not everything worked perfectly in here. There was a lot that you had to kind of let go of. Plus, there were certain parts that did seem, if not rushed than unearned. But it is what it is, man. Like, it worked. That's the thing. It kept the story moving. So it was enough. You can either, put your own imagination into it or just say, it seems kind of empty. Either way, the story moved. The story moved on. And I'm glad that it did. I'm going to give this comic book a B. This was enjoyable. Mind you, the grade that I give for the final comic book in a series or mini-series, limited series, whatever, is always a reflection of the entire art, because the way you end a story really captivates the way that the story is going to be remembered, and if the story is even rereadable. You know what I'm saying? If it's got a lousy ending, can't get into it. But I was pleased with the ending, okay? I wasn't ecstatic over it, wasn't disappointed. I was pleased. That's better than average. That's about a B. All right, guys, I'm going to let this one go. Also, fantastic, bunch of really cool scenes. Fico Ossio, I believe the artist's name is. I might be destroying the name. Sorry. And Magdalene Visaggio doing the writing on this. Excellent. I was kind of hoping we were going to get some more script details from this issue, like we had. What was it? Was it issue 4? Anyway, that's like the only thing I could really complain about is I didn't seem to get any script issues. A little bit bothered by that. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.